Hi everybody. Now let's introduce the people you'll be working with, the people who will be helping you buy the home from your landlord. Besides you and your landlord, 4 or 5 other people will be involved. Some will be involved from the beginning to the end. Others will pop in and out, and still others will be optional. Your mortgage loan officer will always be involved from beginning to end. From your first call to see if you can get pre-qualified for a loan until the transfer of the ownership of the home, your loan officer or someone else from that mortgage company will be involved. A closing agent, they're also called settlement agents, will always be involved from the time you reach a written agreement with your landlord until the ownership of the home is transferred to you. That is, a closing agent will always be involved during the last 30 days or so before you take ownership of the home. Closing agents are the ones who make sure everyone does what they promised to do in the written contract. And at the end, they're the ones who make sure everyone who needs to get paid gets paid. And ultimately, they're the ones who do the paperwork to transfer the ownership of the home to you. In the Northeast and Southeast states, the closing agent is probably a closing attorney. In the rest of the country, the closing agent is probably either an escrow officer or a title agent. Generically, they're all called closing agents or settlement agents. Home inspectors are almost always involved, but not for long. They pop in, do their home inspections in less than half a day, write a report, and they're gone. You'll probably never see or hear from them again. You may have other inspections done as well, for example, a termite inspection. Either a real estate attorney or a real estate agent is usually involved from near the beginning to the very end. In a traditional sale, the real estate agent for the buyer will help the buyer find the home, draft a written offer, and help negotiate the price and terms. In a landlord-to-renter sale, however, a real estate attorney is sometimes used instead of an agent to help with the negotiations and the paperwork. If a real estate attorney is used instead of a real estate agent, an appraiser can be used if needed to help with pricing. If used, appraisers pop in, do their thing, and are gone. Appraisers will check out the house in person, do some more research back at their offices, and within several days, they'll send their official appraisal report. These are the most likely 4 or 5 people that you'll be working with when you buy a home, whether from your landlord or from anyone else. A mortgage loan officer, a real estate agent or real estate attorney, possibly an appraiser, hopefully a home inspector, and definitely a closing agent. Now let's look at the whole process a different way by looking at the tasks involved in buying the home from your landlord.